You're back with Danger Daniel. Back in with another episode of Real Life in the Wild. Let's go see what's out there. Today we'll be talking about foreign aid. Now, what is it? Where can we find it? How do you know what it is? See, the thing is, you can't really find it out here in the wild. Let's go talk to some experts. Maybe they can help us.
Hello there. Yes, I am Mr. Durloff. Yes, I am a analyst for the UN and their foreign aid statistics. Now, let me tell you this: what I have reached as a conclusion. We send funds, we send goods to people who would die. These people would be dead. But now that we have sent them things, they are not dead. Due to these rising rates and these statistics we have found, I wholeheartedly determine that the benefits of sending aid, of sending these goods to these people is beneficial. Didn't really see you there, fella. I'm Tim Morstall. You know, I'm just a writer here at Forbes, but I wrote a paper about research. I went through. I looked at different researchers. All their publishing and their statistics, all their stuff about foreign aid. Golly gosh, I'm not really good on the spot here, but here's what I found. The big thing, we can send money, we can send all these, things or whatever. We can send all this, healthcare supplies. But the big problem is, when it comes down to it, if we don't have people organizing it, in the right way, not sending it to the right people, then, it's not effective. And what point does it do? We're just throwing all this stuff away. We need to do better, okay? Or else, what's the point? I guess, should we really be sending this stuff? I guess not. Now, money in barter's been around for eons, right? And that hasn't changed much. See, good trade, bad trade, we're all still here, right? So it hasn't really changed all that much. Sometimes we might need to look a little deeper than what's going behind the scenes with the money, right? Like, see what's happening right here. So you've really got to think about what these last two guys have said, right? So, say here, if I'm here about to jump in the pool, but one of my good mates comes by, and I don't want to splash him when I hit the water. But when I jump in, after letting him pass so he's not getting splashed, there's a whole mess of people that get wet, right? Now, I let my mate go by, so I helped him out, because that was what I saw, right? It was helping him. But by making it a bad system, by not checking around, by not making sure everyone else was doing all right, I ended up hurting people in the process, eh? Sometimes you gotta look a little further than the economics. I'm Mr. Spencer. I'm here to tell you the truth. Now, think about this, right? We keep giving all these countries all this stuff, right? So they're going up, we slowly going down, right? Now, I get, right? They started off way lower than we did. But hear me out. We keep giving them all this stuff, and what do they have to do with it? We don't make them do anything. We just tell them, here you go. It's a little freebie, right? But they never have to get better, right? They don't have to go anywhere. What stops the country from saying, man, This is some nice stuff. Why would I want to change if I keep getting all this free stuff, right? It's free. There's no sense in stopping it. So we gotta take control back from the man to get this going the right way. James Thompson served in the U.S. Army, and let me tell you this, on those front lines, I see foreign aid firsthand. We got our men going out there, trying to help the little man. But what we're doing in our country, we're sending the wrong people to do their job. We got all these trained men ready for combat, going and helping the civilians. We have all these other folks sent over just to help, not doing their job. And so what happens? We get help to the wrong people. The system's wrong. You hear me? And I see it myself. What we need is change if we want to say any of this is good for them or good for us at all. So hear me out, right? If I got me a pack of sugar laying out in the kitchen and all the ants start coming in, right? Because I keep leaving the sugar out and they keep just taking the sugar. Now, that's fine and all. Ants got to eat somehow. But the big problem is I'm not actually helping them. I'm not helping myself out. Because they just keep coming and nothing's solved, right? But think about this too, eh? If I leave this sugar out, but I don't figure out a way to keep these ants out my drawers, then I'm not helping myself out, am I? If I can't figure out something to do, I can't fix the problem. If I got a shabby way of going about my business, I can't get it done, can I? No. And that's what's all about with these governments. If they can't get it done right, then what's the point at all? If we can't, we can't say whether what we're doing is right for the people, what we're doing for the others, then how can we say it's justified at all? Let's look a little deeper, why don't we? Name's Riddle. I'm a professor here down in Australia from the outback, eh? Bloomin' onion and all. But here's what I figured out about foreign aid, eh? We send it from the big man, the government. That's our house. Hold on there. Big man. But what we're doing is we're sending it to the other big men, sending it to these other countries. And what do? They give all that money, all that power to the other big boys, eh? They send them to all the people who already have all the money, all the wealth, all the things they could need. They're the ones doing all right. But what we need to be doing, eh, is sending it to the people who are dying, who are famished, who are suffering, eh? But that's not what's happening. And that's what needs to change, eh? If we ever want to see foreign aid being what we want it to be, and what it can be, and being helpful. Because our government right now shouldn't feel the need to keep throwing money away on the same old. Hey, so I'm Pete Singer, and so basically I got this thought question for you, but you all already know it, drowning child problem. So say you're walking to work, and there's oh, this kid, help me, right? But you'd have to get your clothes wet, and you'd have to go home and change, and you might be late to work and get docked, right? But you'd be helping this kid, right? Drowning in that pool. But basically, what it boils down to is, is this kid's life, really that much more, valuable to us than, some kid, in some foreign land who's, hungry, malnutrition, and is going to die because of that. And what it really boils down to is, what we should think of it is that people are people. If we have the ability to help either of these children, any of these people, we should do our best to do that. But we have to do it in the right way, of course. We have to do things right. All right. So see, here's what it boils down to.
If I'm a teacher in my classroom and I got two students, student A, student B, and I'm giving them both hundreds in all their projects, all their work, because I think, hey, that's what's going to work for them. That helps them get better grades and keep them going strong, right? But now student A wants to actually learn the material, learn what's going on, so they can, do stuff for themselves in life. And so they're all caught up. Good. But now student B knows, well, why would I need to learn anything? Mr. Daniel always gives me the hundreds anyways, Why do I need to learn? But see, I was just trying to help these lads out, but, they took it many different ways, right? Very different. But that's how foreign aid can look like with all the countries and how they receive what we give them, right? And that's what makes it so complex, because we never know what's going to go on. Foreign aid's a complicated matter, and it's very hard to think, whether what we're doing is right, whether it's justified or not, right? But one thing's for sure, if we're trying to help people out, it's very clear that through all this, we're not doing too great a job. It's actually quite shabby. So if we want to do good, we have to at least look at ourselves and see what we can do better before we can start judging anything about it.